So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, for a defender, Peter, Andy Robertson's style of play is more akin to that of a wing-back or even a wide attacker. Time after time, you see him make those overlaps, those marauding runs, providing support, the essential piece in any team looking to play on the front foot.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Could move up a gear here. Oh, perfectly measured that. Robertson. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Liverpool with the corner, they're first. Yaya Toure! That's a fair try, but just off target.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he's there to retrieve it. Dembele. Alexander-Arnold, and he's managed to get free. Alexander-Arnold, oh, great leap! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. That's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Van Dijk proves too strong, too smart. Chance for a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Robertson clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
That's a little off target. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Cruyff. Cannavaro goes long. Passes short and sharp. Taken back almost at once. And here's Messi. Toure did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Messi receives it in a wide position. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Nicely weighted ball. Aimed beyond the defence. The ball goes in. Getting up there! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
He's had it taken off him. Alexander-Arnold. That is a great pick out. He's had a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So, third corner of the game. Cleared away. Nigeria are looking to go forward now. Your impression so far, Jim?
Liverpool have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Liverpool clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Messi. And that has left him in a heap. 15 minutes till half-time.
Whatever happens, That's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He is through here. Oh, good climb. No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Good-looking ball. Yaya Toure, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. Very nicely done. Toure getting forward. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Bellingham can so cleverly bypass the press. Dembele. Vitinha. Now it's Cruyff.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Toure promptly onto that, and that is that. Vitinha. Threads one in. Haaland! Haaland! That is brilliant! A finish of true class! With half-time at hand, perfect timing. It was thrashed in, the crispest of hits.
Oh, that's a brilliant finish, Peter. Such a satisfying one from his perspective, knowing he hit it so beautifully.
Been indicated.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Rijkaard. That's the end of the first 45. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Liverpool come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Please grab the tickets you were given.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So off we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Yaya Toure. It's a searching pass. Nigeria are a team that take pride in possession.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. They like to be brave with the ball, get on it, have a go, Peter, try something different. They certainly have the players who are very eager to take that on.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Yaya Toure. And this is Drogba.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Quickly taken. Yaya Toure. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Great ball if he can get there. And the shot! Well taken goal. And this is getting better and better. Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Nigeria are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And here's Mbappe, tries to play it through. And he's whipped it across. Nesta is there, and he can get that clear. Messi proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Oh, played through for the wide man. And they're back on the ball again. Mbappe, strong running down that left flank, knocks it into space. Robertson made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Now it's Yaya Toure. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Haaland. And this is Nedved. He has found the way through. Cruyff. Nedved. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. He's gone for goal. And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
And it's Nedved. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That is good alertness. Mbappe might just make this. Mbappe! Messi. Looking to play him in. And here's Drogba. Yaya Toure. Now it's Nedved. Nedved going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Drogba. And it's Yaya Toure. Pass somewhat off target. That pass has been well intercepted. Now, can they get him away? Played out to the left flank. Nedved. Oh, nice touch. And here's Cruyff, crossed into... And a header! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, there's a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Drogba spread it left. Now it's Mbappe. Looking for the run. Now here's the delivery. And that should get the job done. And this is Messi. Now that's well seen too. Robertson. Mbappe.
There will be 1 minute
Robertson.
added time.
And he's taking no chances there. Oh, good ball! Takes a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And that is that. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Just a quick
Well, there
reminder
was a
today,
distinct
please
lack of
refrain
clarity
from
or
parking
commitment
outside the
in
stadium.
everything the players
Thank you very
were
much for
trying
your
to do.
cooperation.
Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things already rolling.
Well, Xabi Alonso is the standout. He'll be looking to set the tempo and dictate the play here, Peter.
He is so integral to this team, isn't he?
Yeah, he has the quarterback influence on a team so that as soon as he gets on the ball, everyone starts making runs. He's a master passer and a beautiful manipulator of the ball.
And this is Torres. Liverpool are looking to break at pace. Zola, Gerrard, Dembele, and it's Xabi Alonso. Now Otto, lovely feet. Xabi Alonso, Mbappe, and here's the chance to counter. Robertson, oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rijkaard. He won't be happy with that one. That's a lovely, neat pass. Looking for the run. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
He's had a shot! That was quite a hit. Serginho. That is good progress on the left. Now it's Torres. Dembele. Fernando Torres takes a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Gremio with the corner, there first. Zola goes short. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
When it's delivered early.
And the shot! And now they can spring out of defence. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Dembele! Oh, well played. Nicely aimed pass. Quality ball. And it's Xabi Alonso. Solar. He has found the way through. Hoisted. There's the header! Goal! Gremio! It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and led it perfectly.
Gremio have penetrated for the first time.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
That has been slung wide. Now that's a lovely exchange. In it comes. Oh, that's a fine interception. Mbappe. Chance here to counter. Oh, good-looking ball. And this is Torres. And that's and Solar! Now, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, good finish. They are purring, truly purring. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Gremio are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Mbappe. Xabi Alonso. That is good alertness. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Odo. That's a sharp pass.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he's managed to get free. Towering header! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Oh, it's Dembele. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And it's Xabi Alonso. That's been slipped through. He's got away. That's an excellent interception. And this is Torres. And they win it back again. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Mbappe. Odo has given away a free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Torres is herring after that one.
2 minutos de acréscimo.
Xavi Alonso. Alexander-Arnold promptly onto that, and that is that.
Gremio have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And this is Drogba. Xavi Alonso. Passing is crisp and sharp. Pass somewhat off target. That's it, 45 minutes up. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here. But there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So we're underway for the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
He's rising! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. Gets a good foot in there. Gremio have a free kick. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Drogba. He's cut it out. Gerrard. Now then, the ball's come loose. He's found space here. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Big chance! Oh, has another go! And that's a tidy finish. It is an explosive start to the second half. Drogba at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Just one in it now.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Robertson. Cross flop. A header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Always onto this. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. It's a throw-in. Serginho. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Fernando Torres really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And no, that was never going to make it. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And the keeper's got it again. And it's Xavi Alonso. That is ended up in no man's land. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And it's been played through. Dembele has it out wide and in space.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Bellingham. Looking to play him in. And the shot! It's a loose ball. Xavi Alonso. Zola. Now it's Torres. He can run onto that. He is through here. Cross from Zola. Yaya Toure. And it's Xavi Alonso. And here's Torres. Yaya Toure. The arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. Serginho calmly anticipates. Marquinhos goes forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. So what can they make of this? Well timed, excellent interception.
Liverpool really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Tries to play it through. Well, played right into his path. He's in, what a real chance! And it's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Premio go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Substituição no time do Grêmio.
So we have movement on both benches.
Camisa 3, camisa 4, camisa 17.
It's a pretty loose pass.
Deixando o campo para a entrada
It's out for a goal kick.
Camisa 2, camisa 14, camisa 6, Thiago Silva.
Hakimi.
Camisa 22.
And here's Yamal. Nunez. Good read, needed to be. Rafinha. And here's Rashford. Robertson. Rijkaard. Now it's Torres. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Torres. Cannavaro does really well to win the ball there. Yaya Toure. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Fernando Torres. And here's Sola. Sola. Can he finish? He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And he cuts out the supply. That has not gone well. And that will be the final act. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, we're on the way. And when these two meet, generally speaking, sparks fly. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I think Theo Hernandez is one of the most exciting fullbacks in the game. Rarely have I seen a player display all the quality.
It's Neymar! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who...
And the shot! And needless to say, that deserved better.
What a pass. One that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
Aimed beyond the defence. And it's Robertson. Robertson, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. That is Stuta! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
And we have our very first corner. Maradona plays it short. Chance, surely! And now they can spring out of defence. And he cuts out the supply. Toure getting forward.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Yaya Toure flings in across. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Good ball, good take. That is lovely. And it's played in. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
He's had a shot! It's in! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Liverpool have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Saka picks it up out wide. This looks promising. Opts to play it back. Bellingham conjures time and space where few can. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Bellingham. And here's Drogba. He'll try from distance. Denied by an instinctive save.
Yaya Toure really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Impressive jump. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Now Neymar. Big chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
This is their second corner of the game. Keeper's dealt with that. And he lines up a cross.
Everton always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Oh, easy pickings there. Now then, the ball's come loose. Alexander-Arnold. Neymar. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Passing is crisp and sharp. Knocks it into space. Played into the box. And he's there to belt it away. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He's going to be disappointed with that. Well, it's Batistuta. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, that's fabulous. Well, now it's a race for the ball, and it's Hernandez. Hernandez charging forward down that flank. Maradona. Well, it's more pressure than ball at the moment.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, the ball's gone astray. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. And back to the goalkeeper. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Yaya Toure. Bellingham.
That's positional gold. The utilisation.
Getting up there! It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Been indicated.
Things starting to look very comfortable. It's Drogba! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
This possibly the last play of the half. He's rising! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Oh, no joy this time. That's it, 45 minutes up.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Liverpool looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. So off we go again. Van Dijk. Oh, they could be caught out here. Rijkaard. This is a promising build-up. Dembele gets on his bike and on the move. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. And it's claimed by the keeper. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. And here's Drogba. Alexander-Arnold finding him. There's the header! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Not the most accurate pass. Referee's given a throw. Some resolute defending there. Alexander-Arnold. Rijkaard. Robertson is always looking to play quality balls. And this is Drogba. Now, can they get him away? And it's Bellingham. Bellingham! The crowd reaction tells you just how close that was.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Now he's off and running. Liverpool in a very solid position, 2 to the good. Neymar has it in a wide position. Towering header! Oh, it's hit the post! Caught offside that time. Drogba is onto this. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Liverpool are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
That's where it came from. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Nicely aimed pass. He's shifting through the gears here. Tries to pass it through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Drogba, and it's made its way to him. Played in by... And a header! Goal!
Substitution on the field. Number 6.
So we have movement on both benches.
Second. Number 20, Neymar. Number 7,
Cannavaro.
Joshua Kimmich. Number
Nicely
9,
intercepted.
Batistuta. Number 41.
And here's Drogba.
Coming
Bellingham.
on the field. Number 10, Sane.
Liverpool perhaps
Number
contemplating
18,
their next change here.
Hazard. Number 13, Daniel.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Number 22, Eduardo Camavinga. Substitutions taking place.
Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Now it's Hazard. Van Dijk proves too strong, too smart. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Yaya Toure. Just a quarter of an hour to play. It's a threatening ball. That's a lovely, neat pass. Drogba was... And Yaya Toure! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Alexander-Arnold has a look up and delivers. Ter Stegen claims it. Safe hands.
Might want to be careful there.
Yaya Toure. Maradona. And this is Maradona. He's on it. Can he finish? And he scores! Back to within one. Interesting. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Yamal receives it in a good position here. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And the shot, great chance! And yes, it's there! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Liverpool have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Minutes has been indicated.
Bellingham. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. The ball goes in.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Wriggles his way through. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And there goes the final whistle. Liverpool can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally, all round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride. Drogba claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Today, please refrain from parking
well, how will we look back on that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the player.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. So off we go then. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy, Jeremy Doku, is the kind of player I'd rather not have come up against, Peter, because he's got real tenacity, he's strong, he's quick, and he can go either side. And as a fullback, that just makes you keep guessing as to what he's going to do next.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Looking to play him in. Couldn't squeeze it through. Can he finish? Oh, it's hit the post. And that has fair fizzed. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Robertson. And here's Drogba. Bellingham. Bellingham! Great strike. A test for the keeper.
Liverpool really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
But it has been just one side, all of the early probing.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Robertson. It's a good run he's making out on the left. And here's Mbappe. Oh, important interception. Kupchu. And the pass is intercepted.
That's good play from him.
Drogba! Wow, that is Didier Drogba! A finish of true class! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, for me, you can't fault the keeper there. The effort went in at the widest possible point off the upright. Nothing he could do.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, that is one way to stop him. Mbappe. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is... And the shot! That's going wide left.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now he's off and running. Defending was strong and firm. And here's Dembele. Oh, it's come to nothing. Tries one from range. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Drogba is the guilty party there.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Now it's Hazard. Pinches it off him. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Van Dijk. Roberto Carlos. And it's Hazard. Bellingham. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Now it's Drogba. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Can he get on the end of this? That pass has been... He'll try from distance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, the invitation was there, so he was right, in my opinion, to take it on. Alas, it was a technical flaw.
Doku. Defence opting here for strength in numbers. Kupchu. Shevchenko. Chance! equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here. Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Aimed beyond the defence. Forwards and with intent. And it's Robertson. Mbappe! Great chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. No way through. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. It's a pretty loose pass. Drogba. Now that looks a decent ball. Goes for a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, he hit that sweetly. It's their second corner of the game. Right card! Oh, denied brilliantly.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So, third corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence.
2 minutos de descuento.
Drogba, it's Drogba! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
And the whistle goes for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
Well, it's definitely been a game where both sides have tried to play to their own strengths, and I suppose neither side would be particularly unhappy with this scoreline. I suspect, Peter, the two managers will be keen to urge patience and discipline from their players now.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. Liverpool get the ball rolling for the second period.
Liverpool clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And it's slung out wide. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Ball's gone out of play. And he is shoots! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Mbappe is having a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, great leap! Denied by an instinctive save.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Kukçu. Costa Curta. Dembele chasing after it. Doku. Passing is crisp and sharp. Hazard, and that is expertly dealt with. Now it's Messi. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers.
This is the time you need that pace.
Tries to play it through. Ball in towards the middle. Oh, good line! And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
He's a sharp little ball here. And he whips it in. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Van Dijk has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Van Dijk, not the most accurate pass. Alexander-Arnold knocks it into space, and this is Dembele. Dembele's cross. Defending of the desperate variety. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, he's found support out wide. Goretzka. Oh, good spread. And here's Drogba. Good take, and Bellingham! Oh, that's a fair try, but just off target. Now it's Bellingham. Roberto Carlos. He's on it, can he get away? Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. This interception, his positioning was spot on. And here's Drogba. Driving on and making good progress. Engages and forces him off the ball. He's going for goal! He's got away with one there.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
Two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Rashford, driven in. Unai Simon claims it without any fuss. Shevchenko takes a shot! He's got a goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
And that's been won straight back, spread out to the left, and it's Rashford. And he's whipped it across. Keeper has taken decisive action. Now it's Hazard. Alexander-Arnold. Great vision. Yamal has it out wide and in space. Now, can they get him away? And across. Konate is there to clear. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Hazard, nicely weighted ball. De Bruyne. Nice bit of trickery. Hazard, and he was alert to it. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game.
Que junto a las puertas de acceso al estadio.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. He's picked his way through. Look at the space here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Great vision. Pedri. Now it's Gerard Moreno. That's destined for the flank. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he welcomes it in. Oh, shooting chance! He's scored! Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So, a breakthrough already. And it's Robertson.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Oh, great leap! No, just not quite.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Cannavaro. Bellingham. Well, that looks a decent ball. Messi. Pedri. Quarter of an hour played. He's having a hit! Dembele. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Liverpool really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Pedri. Pedri going face-to-face with his great rival. Bellingham can so cleverly bypass the press. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And here's Batistuta, and he's quick to return it. Now it's Gerard Moreno. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Cannavaro makes the interception. Oh, they could break here. Now it's Bellingham. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. That's been slipped through.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute...
And Yaya Toure! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Roberto Carlos clears without hesitation. Cafu. Aims beyond the defence. Xavi Alonso. Gerard Moreno. Rijkaard. Looking for options for movement. Xavi Alonso. This looks promising. Gerard Moreno proves just a little bit too strong. That pass has been well intercepted. Distributed tidily. Dembele.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Drogba.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Goes down, but nothing given. And that's gone loose. Van der Sar gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, it's Dembele. He's a sharp little ball here. Bellingham receives it in a wide position. Xavi Alonso tries to pass it through. Great ball if he can get there. And he is deftly away. Bellingham. That's the end of the first 45. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Liverpool coming at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. Gets us going once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Mbappe, he is through here. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Mbappe had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Oh, important interception. Batistuta, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Gerard Moreno. That's headed upfield. Xavi Alonso. And here's Batistuta. Nigeria appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and...
Oh, what? Neymar! Oh, that's another chance! And that's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Nigeria are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And it's Messi. Oh, there's the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He's got away. He has a look up. Nigeria have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Drogba, and he's managed to get free. And he skips past his man. He's shifting through the gears here. Cafu deals with that comfortably. Now it's Batistuta. Nicely weighted ball. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Mbappe. And this is Yaya Toure. Pedri, who does have an assist to his name. Knocks it into space. And he shoots! Neymar. Just about up to 75 minutes. Bellingham. That is good alertness. And the counter is on. He shifted it to the flank. It's a pretty loose pass. Neymar is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Mbappe. And it's Robertson. Rijkaard. It's Bellingham. And here's Dembele. And it's Alexander-Arnold. He's being urged to shoot. It's a good... Bellingham! And that's a real chance missed.
Oh, that miss could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of those.
Now it's Neymar. Pedri. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Liverpool really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up.
A header! Crossbar comes to the rescue, and no mistake. Late drama, late goal. This will be one frantic ending. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Nigeria have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. Liverpool give themselves... Oh, that is asking for trouble. He has found the way through. Tries to play it through. Chance for a shot! It's a goal! We thought they were done, but never say never.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find the winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
And Yaya Toure! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Look, there has to be more urgency here.
Bellingham! He's got away with one there.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Alexander-Arnold does well to get it back. Yaya Toure, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Drogba picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
On the screen.
Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
everybody,
The
and
fans have
welcome
pulled
to
out all the
today's
stops
match.
to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
A little bias on my part, but Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the greatest fullbacks around, certainly when it comes to attacking creativity. So naturally, you'll be bound to see him in the final third, where he can get the very best out of his strengths.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, just skips past his man. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That is ended up in no man's land. Alexander-Arnold. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Bale providing an outlet on that flank.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Alexander-Arnold. So no chances falling either way for the time being. Yaya Toure looking for the run. That's a good ball out wide. Drives it in. Yaya Toure! Oh, cracking effort.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Not the most accurate pass. And it's Alexander-Arnold. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Roberto Carlos. Wales have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Knocks it into space. Xavi Alonso, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. Shapes to shoot! And they've got rid. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And he's picked it up out wide. Out for a throw.
Van Basten really was.
It's Van Basten! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Yaya Toure. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Just about within shooting range. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And this is Drogba. Drogba! And he has kept it out somehow.
Drogba really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, good effort! He's done very well to get to that.
Drogba clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Out of play for a throw. Robertson. Played in by Robertson. that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play, plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Liverpool have their second corner now. And that's not going to trouble anybody. And there isn't a whole lot anyone can do with that corner.
Oh, terrible pass.
Dembele's delivery. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Now it's Van Basten. Delivered in.
Yaya Toure.
It's a really well-measured ball.
He's shifting through the gears here.
40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in.
It's Drogba!
Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Drogba is offering a wry smile there.
So, third corner of the game. Right card! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Can he get it through? No, that's been intercepted.
Gerrard. Van Basten.
Bale in acres of space out wide. He is through here! And he's opted for the long pass.
Right
There will
card.
be 1 minute.
Oh, they
added
can break
time.
here.
Dembele picks it up out wide. Now, can they get him away? And that's been intercepted. So, a temporary halt to the action. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
With the owner of
So
a
there
blue
was the
car
first
parked
half.
outside the stadium
Liverpool
gates,
certainly
kindly
have
remove
plenty
it,
of
as it is
positives
about
to
be
take
towed
from
away.
that first half, especially the way they were able to turn it on in the last few minutes. I can see them coming out with more menace, more meaningfulness after the break, as momentum is definitely with them now.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. So the action resumes.
Liverpool clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
That has not gone well.
Gerrard.
Alexander-Arnold makes the interception. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Robertson. Now it's Bale. Bale carries the ball down the right. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Ampadu. And here's Van Basten. Looking to play him in.
Oh, the less said about that pass, the better.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side.
Oh, it's Dembele. Rijkaard.
Is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to play it through, and it's Robertson. Now this could be a chance. Takes aim and crosses.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Wales appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And that is expertly dealt with. Well, this is certainly a game where the scoreline does not reflect the action. How it has stayed 0-0, nobody can quite understand. And he's managed to get free. Getting up there! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 15, Dembele. Number 20, Didier Drogba. Coming on the field, number 14, Rashford. Number 6, Yamal.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And here's Nunez. Alexander-Arnold, and the cross comes in. Oh, important interception. Bellingham driving forwards. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. He's got away. That is lovely. Taken back almost at once. Kvaratskhelia! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Just about up to 75 minutes. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Ampadu. Liverpool still have the cards to affect this game. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Great vision. Rashford has the space to scheme. He will be livid with himself.
Liverpool really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
So their fourth corner of the game. He's rising! Nearly, but not quite.
Rijkaard is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
And it's Gerrard. Well, that's been cut out, well played.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's Kvaratskhelia, a chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And it's in! And that could well be the winner!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that...
Tries a shot! So close to drawing level.
Yaya Toure clearly wanted to level things up in a hurry here. It didn't quite come
Oh
on.
no, this does not look good. Quality ball. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Ampadu. And the shot! Oh, brilliant from Kvaratskhelia! That is a gem! An absolute gem! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That was magnificent.
Can he finish? And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Konate. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Darwin. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway. Well, plenty has been said and written about Steven Gerrard's many talents, but if you had to pick out one strength in particular, Jim, what would that be?
His never-say-die leadership, something that's shone through in so many crucial moments.
And it's about more than just the critical goals he's scored down the years.
It's about having the strength to keep going no matter what, and the ability to inspire your teammates to do the same.
Liverpool have got it back and they'll have another go. And it's Drogba. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Now the delivery. Caught offside that time. Tries to pass it through. Oh, good take and a good... Oh, he's been caught napping. Gerrard. Under an awful lot of pressure. Mohamed Salah showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he welcomes it in. Nothing much to report on so far. Each side waiting to make their first move. Chance for a shot! And it's a goal! And we have liftoff! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, good effort! And a neat finish! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Gerrard! Oh, it's a vicious effort. Yaya Toure, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Alexander-Arnold. Aimed beyond the defence. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was... And Yaya Toure! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And the comeback is complete! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Liverpool are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal.
Gerrard! Oh, nearly. Robertson is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. No, he's not getting his way this time. Dembele. And that is headed for the middle. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. What a throw in. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Drogba. That's a good ball out wide. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And that's been won straight back. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. That's a look and place it forward. Now it's Luis Suarez. Suarez proves just a little bit too strong. And he's certainly onside here. And he's intervened well there. Gerrard. This looks promising. He's going for goal! And that was probably asking just too much.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
We've got 5 minutes till half-time. And here's Mohamed Salah. Yaya Toure. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And it's Roberto Carlos. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. It's a really well-measured ball. Bellingham. Now, can they get him away? Oh, good ball! And he's found a chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Yaya Toure. Now it's Drogba. Spread it left. Mbappe! Now that looks a decent ball. Shot at goal! Goal! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous. And that is indeed the final act.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Liverpool largely dominant, up by 2 at the break. The scoreline 3-1. And they get things going again. Over to the right flank. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Chance! He's played it long. And now the breakaway. It's a searching pass. Chips it through. Toure unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, that's a key interception. Vieira. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Plays a sharp little ball here, and he's had it nicked away. Robertson, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Cafu, Beckham. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
No, it's come to nothing. Bellingham is onto it in a flash. He is through here. Terrific effort. It's loose and it's been given away. In he goes again. Beckham! Oh, good finish. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Luis Suarez, never out of the action for very long. And there's green grass ahead of him. Nice control. Alexander-Arnold did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Cafu spots it and intercepts. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That is a brilliant interception. Tries a shot!
Liverpool really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
He has found the way through.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Probing pass, not the most accurate pass. And it's Yaya Toure. Passing is crisp and sharp, knocks it into space. Mohamed Salah. 75 minutes played. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's shifting through the gears here. And he whips, towering header! And he's straight offside.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well timed, excellent interception. Robertson. He's found a way through. It's Dembele! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
And a header! Another one of football's and how moments.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that was asking for too much. And this is Drogba. Drogba is the guilty party there. Vieira. Into the last 5 minutes.
Liverpool really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure...
Oh, he's having a go! He's got a goal! And right near the end, we have parity. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Looking for the runs, takes a shot! Oh, that could be pivotal! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! Oh, one moment you... So that's it, it is all over. Liverpool can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then.
For the ultimate model of consistency and longevity, there is the perfect example in front of us.
Javier Zanetti goes on forever, doesn't he?
Yeah.
And a chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Ball's swung in. Getting up there! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Oh, that was vital. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Hazard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Silvestre. Another throw-in. And it's Joelinton. Passing is crisp and sharp. Great vision. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, that's fabulous. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Mbappe! He's dealt with that really well. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has...
Chance for a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Liverpool with the corner, they're first. And now they can spring out of defence. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. And it's been hooked away. Shevchenko dominates aerially so often. Oh, nicely intercepted. That has been slung wide. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Threads one in. He's picked his way through. And that has sent him sprawling. Bellingham knocks it into space. Space for him to turn and look. Crosses it in. Oh, great leap! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Chips it through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Joelinton bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Bellingham. And here's Drogba. Pepe gets a foot in and wins the ball. Mbappe! Oh, it's come off the upright. Dembele! He's scored! Dembele duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Liverpool have penetrated for the first time.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team...
And it's been given away. Mateus gets on his bike and on the move. Oh, well played, well played. Toure might just make this. Mbappe. Oh, that's a key interception. Hazard. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Can he get on the end of this? Cannavaro does really well to win the ball there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Liverpool clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Not the most accurate pass. Tries to play it through, and he's had it nicked away. And he cuts out the supply, and it's McAllister. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Linton engages and forces him off the ball. Stood up well to him there. And it's McAllister. Tries to pass it through.
There will be 1 minute added time.
No, couldn't quite catch up to that. Now, what about a counter-attack? Great defending, strong and determined. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Just to review the first half.
Liverpool definitely happy with the way they've gone about things in the first half. Could they have turned more of their chances into goals? They can't let that be their regret now.
Liverpool are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. We're on the move again.
Liverpool can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Zanetti. Yaya Toure. He is through here. Lofted in. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. It's a pretty loose pass. Played into space. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, that pass isn't the best. Looking to play him in. Pass is just off target. Mateus. McAllister is always scanning the pitch for targets. Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, good-looking ball. Liverpool just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Linton. Nicely weighted ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. Rijkaard. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Lee Kang-in. Now it's McAllister. And that has put paid to that. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Mateus. Mateus powering forward here.
Newcastle really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now it's Lee Kang-in. He has a look up. Cannavaro wins the duel this time. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And they can counter here. Now, can they get him away? He can run onto that. Oh, that's well spotted. Mbappe. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And he welcomes it in. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
He's having a pop! They've got to be quick to recover this. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Substitution.
It's their second corner of the game. Right card! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. He's had it taken off him. Yamal, and he is... And a chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Kokchu tries a deft little ball. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Newcastle really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Thinks about the shot. Can he finish? It's a goal! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Liverpool are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Looking for the run. Newcastle needed that. They really needed it.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Delivery from Mbappe. Can he get it through? That's an imaginative pass.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Long ball looking to counter. Now it's Saka.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
So that's it. It is all over. Liverpool are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them. Dembele claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's...
Mbappe! Well, got to be quick to recover this. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Liverpool with the corner, they're first.
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Dembele duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Liverpool have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique...
And Batistuta! We've got a goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Manchester United.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Number 23, Gabriel Batistuta.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is...
He's having a shot! There it is! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
After 9 minutes is number
Well, this is what we've been
27,
waiting for.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Doué. And this is Roberto Baggio. And this is Batistuta. Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Played through into space. He is through here. The cross. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. And he's been shifted off it. Roberto Carlos cuts it out. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Serginho receives it in a good position here. Shapes to shoot! Caught offside that time. Robertson is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Doué, and he's managed to get free. Doué! A wonderful effort all by himself.
Doué can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Bellingham conjures time and space where few can. No, that's been intercepted. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, it's Batistuta. There they go, hunting in packs. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rijkaard, spread out to the left, and it's Serginho. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's hit it long. Yaya Toure. And it's Bellingham. Now, can they get him away? Well, good play on the left-hand side here. And this is Drogba. Tries a shot! That's going wide left. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Batistuta. And this is Drogba. Roberto Carlos gets over and intercepts. Oh, good spread. Cannavaro. Roberto Baggio. Van Dijk cannot be beaten that easily. That's been slipped through. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. And here's Dembele. And this is Drogba. And it's Yaya Toure. Roberto Baggio. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. He's in plenty of space here. Batistuta. And that's an excellent interception.
Doué clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Passes coming off in quick succession here, and it's been played through. Well, that pass isn't the best. Lovely, now then. Bellingham.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Great vision. And Batistuta! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
This possibly the last play of the half. Mbappe. So a temporary halt to the action. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one.
Hello,
And we are up to the break.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So the action resumes.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets.
Oh, good climb! Has a look up and drives it forward. Xavi Alonso, and he's forced to go back. He's looking wide. Roberto Baggio, and this is Batistuta. Xavi Alonso purring through the gears. Can he spark a counter here? Dembele providing an outlet on that flank. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Liverpool have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. This is a promising build-up. Great chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. It's played through for him. And no, that was never going to make it. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And here's Mbappe. Threads one in. Oh, shooting chance!
Substitutions taking place.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. So, third corner of the game. Impressive job against the crossbar. And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Yeah, he came away empty-handed in the end, but it was wonderful movement.
And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Pass somewhat off target, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Zanetti. Chouameni. He's got away, and this is Batistuta. And that has been slung wide. He's picked it. Neymar! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Corner number 2 then. A real chance! Oh, he's been caught napping. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, it's Dembele. He's found space here. He has found the way through. There's the header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
And here's Drogba. Mbappe, decent chance! And he has his goal! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Liverpool drag themselves back again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And he shoots! And he scores! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Terrific effort! There's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
After 80 minutes.
A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So again, we have parity.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most...
A header! It's a pretty loose pass. Well, what about it? Liverpool certainly weren't expecting this. And he's had it nicked away. Van der Sar punts it upfield. And this is Batistuta. Oh, no joy this time.
I
think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Lopez.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Time added on, 4 minutes. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Yaya Toure. Chouameni.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Messi is in a really good position out wide. This looks promising. And it's Lopez. Oh, right place, right time. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Dembele, voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Information bulletin from the regional
So
police
there it is.
department.
What struck you most about that?
Well, that really did fly by. It's one of these games where everything progresses at 100 miles per hour, and at the end of it, this is what you can sometimes get. There may have been no winner, but still a tremendous watch.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
Yeah, he's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. He's found a way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he has been fouled there. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. And this is Ibrahimovic. Now this could be a chance. He has found the way through. Chance for a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Bale goes short. Shot a goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. And that has sent him sprawling. And a few accusing looks coming his way. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Right card. That's good running with the ball. Looking for options for movement. He's in plenty of space here. Yaya Toure! No, couldn't quite control it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
And he's cut it out. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. And he was alert to it. Icon. And that's a throw-in. Plays a sharp little ball here. Yaya Toure, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him. Now it's Beckham. That's an imaginative pass, and that was asking for too much. Now, can they get him away? Vieira. And it's Ibrahimovic. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Alexander-Arnold has it in a wide position. Now it's Bellingham. Shot, surely! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Bellingham has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now they can spring out of defence. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Drogba.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Just the keeper in his way. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now that looks a decent ball. Engages and forces him off the ball. Baggio unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Vieira. Ibrahimovic stood his ground strongly. Vieira. He's had it taken off him. Dembele. And across it goes. Ferdinand gets over and intercepts. Oh, super find. And the shot! Oh, it's gone in! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Liverpool penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Oh, that's a fine interception. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, it's Dembele. Drogba. Oh, that's a very... Yaya Toure! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Liverpool have their second corner now. And he gets rid in a hurry. Cannavaro. Space for him to turn and look. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. So, third corner of the game. Oh, good effort! No, just not quite.
Rijkaard certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
2 added minutes.
Lovely, now then. Azar.
This is the time you need that pace.
Van Dijk, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
So, a temporary halt to the action. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling
I'm
stuff.
afraid to tell you that we were expecting
first half
traffic to be
thoughts?
heavy after the
Haven't
final
played
whistle
that
today.
badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Liverpool have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. We're on the move again.
Liverpool can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
It's Dembele! Well taken goal. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Liverpool are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Dembele powering forward here. Quick look, then plays it in. Liverpool get their fourth corner. Towering header! Oh, it's hit the post! Nearly, but not quite.
And not just close, agonisingly close.
Beckham. Vieira. And it's Beckham. In with the challenge. Aims beyond the defence. He's found a way through. Baggio had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
And he's picked it up out wide. Cannavaro, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just...
Bellingham! Yes! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing.
The goal scorer after 61 minutes is number 8, Bellingham. Bellingham. Bellingham.